Hi, Rob Fletcher back here at America's Next Great Trainer, ANGT TV. We are here in New York City at Bob Bonham's International Natural Bodybuilding Federation with Tina Peratino.
Right.
And Tina is here for the competition, so she's going to talk a little bit about her training and what your diet is up to this point, sort of what your training has been all about. And then we're also going to touch on what you at home can do if you're just thinking about, you have to get up and move, you have to get yourself to the gym or exercise, you have to incorporate a better meal plan into your everyday routine. So we're going to start with what brought her here today with her training.
Well, basically, I started dieting in January. I had about 26 pounds because I hadn't competed in about 2 years. So I had a little too much fun in my off season. But it's been about 21 weeks of dieting. My training consists of, I usually get up at 3:30 in the morning to do my first round of cardio. I usually have some egg whites and grapefruit for breakfast. I eat a lot of tilapia during the day and vegetables. And I go back to the gym in the afternoon for kind of round 2 of my workout and some additional cardio.
3:30 in the morning. And then what time are you going to sleep?
Usually between 9 and 10. So
because rest is a very important part of the process.
it is, and I always wonder how much better I could be if I actually got enough sleep.
Enough sleep.
I do.
So your body probably gets so wound up though between the amount of stress that you put on it that you're always on energy
I am.
overcharge.
I drink a lot of coffee.
And drink a lot of coffee. Yeah, so there we go, jet fuel.
Yeah.
But all right, so for the people, so how many days a week are we training for competition?
I typically train 6 to 7 days a week. I don't weight lift every day. Some days are just cardio. I work a full-time job, so I kind of have to do the 3:30 in the morning.
What do you do for a living, Tina?
I work for the U.S. government.
Okay.
I'm a program manager, so I do that full-time. I'm also a competition coach, so I do that on the side. I have a side job company called Center Stage Figures, so not only am I getting myself ready, but I'm getting a lot of my clients ready for shows as well.
So we have a full schedule.
Yes, we do. And I have a 7-year-old at home.
And a 7-year-old.
And a husband. So, yes. Yeah, so it keeps me busy, but I think...
And she still gets all this in.
Yes.
So let's go back to that for a quick moment. Job, mom, wife, mother, and she's still getting it all in on a competitive level.
Absolutely.
So for those people that are always making excuses, it doesn't work around here.
No.
There's always time. And let's start off at the kitchen,
Yep.
with their meal plans.
Yes.
What can they be eating at home?
I always say if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So you have to make sure that you're prepared with your meals. So if you spend a little extra time on the weekends, which is what I do usually on Sundays, and I just prepare maybe some grilled chicken breast and make sure I have all my vegetables, and then all I have to do is throw everything together for my meals every day. And I make sure I have all my meals with me, and for the most part, when I'm not in competition mode, they're just balanced meals. So they're not as strict with, I wouldn't expect the normal public to eat tilapia for 5 meals a day, and that's just not the way you would do things. So, little changes, making sure you have all your water with you, making sure you prepare your meals ahead of time so you're not stuck without an option, and then your only option is McDonald's or something like that. So just a little bit of preparation goes a long way, keeping your meals nice and balanced, a healthy fat, a healthy protein, and a healthy carbohydrate, and eating 5 or 6 times a day.
Well, that's a lot of advice you have, so we hope that you use that advice on a competitive level and also on another level. And as I said before, full schedule, you're still making it happen, and great advice, tips, and information for the people watching at home. There's no excuse.
No excuses.
And you can't get to the gym, it's okay, because it starts in the kitchen.
Yes.
Changing that meal plan, preparing, and I love that line. Say that one more time.
If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Absolutely.
There you go.
Yep.
And tell us a little about your business.
It's called Center Stage Figures, and it was actually started by Mary Bell, who now lives on the West Coast in San Diego. And I'm the East Coast coach, so I have girls that come. I live in the Maryland, D.C., Virginia area. I have girls that come from West Virginia, Delaware, Pennsylvania, and Maryland, of course, to train. Basically, I'm a full-fledged, it's everything competition related. So I help the girls sometimes with diet, if they don't already have a trainer, give them some tips there. But the suit selection, the hair, the makeup, the tan, and of course the posing, because if you work so hard to get on stage, in fact I was helping some folks backstage today, because I hate to see somebody put in all that work and all that time and get on stage and not be able to show their physique. It's huge. It's huge. I also judge shows. I judge a lot of the local shows. And it's just, you know, to see people with, even men. I mean, I coach a lot of men bodybuilders as well too, because if you can't show all your hard work, then, you know,
all that work.
A lot of times we can only judge what we see. So if you can't show your physique properly on stage, if you don't have the confidence on stage, then
you're going to see that. Right.
Exactly. The judges see that. So it's really important to find somebody local in your area. Or we actually have a DVD. We have a posing DVD at centerstagefigures.com. So, you know, there's a lot of information. There's a lot of, you know, it's worth it to get that prep in before you get on stage. The confidence, honestly, is the thing that makes it so much worth it. So much better.
Tina, thank you very much. Tina
Peratino.
Thank you very much. America's Next Great Trainer, ANGT TV. Best advice, tips, and information to get you where you want to go.